Uh, Alrighty then, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another stream. Today, even though it has the J29A on the thumbnail, that is just because I need to get another thumbnail later. Hopefully my volumes are going to be okay. It's the first time I've streamed on... No, I have streamed on this laptop before. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it goes alright. Yeah, just setting up on my phone so I can see chat on my phone. There we go. Set that to 144p. Sorry, one sec. I really should get things like this set up sooner, but that's alright. Alrighty. Turn that brightness down so it doesn't kill my phone. Alrighty. But anyway, as I was going to say, we're going to keep going with the Swedish air grind, because I really need to do that. I might do some other stuff later. I don't think I'll stream forever, because I have class early tomorrow. So, apologies for no videos the past couple weeks. Call this me making it up for it if you want. I was on holiday and I didn't get to editing the videos before I went on holiday, so that's my bad. Great start for me. I have the wrong button pressed. Alright, let's try that again. Because I need all the ammo on this thing because I cannot aim it. It's not up too loud, I suppose. I will only know once I stop streaming, so apologies for that. Well, I should turn off my Discord notifications. I'll do that after this game. I forgot about. I'm a professional, guys, I swear. Good job, Mr. CL. So, definitely got 8-0. 8-3. Where's the 8-7? Oh no, 7-3, 8-3. That seems to be the common VR at the moment. And I don't know why. Hello to my viewer that isn't me on my phone. Oh, it's you, 7. Hello, 7. Do you want to join for a wee bit? Me win high chat speed from 7. And also, what's the volume levels like? Bro's Discord blooping me. I can't read my Discord right now, buddy. No, the stream is ruined. Discord notifications went off while I was doing it. I will never financially recover from this. I'm going to sue you, 7. Good old anti-Semitism in the chat. Classic War Thunder. I'm probably gonna die here. Actually, no, my entire team is here. I'm just not gonna get the kill. I really need to figure out a better way of grinding with this. I kinda hit a wall with these Swedish jets. Alright, let's go after this Erugan. Or Barugan, I don't know which. Oh, hello to the other chat member that isn't me or Seven. Alrighty. Get ready for the worst aim you've ever seen. On the fattest plane you've ever seen. This thing's so rubbish to aim. Oop, and he exploded himself. Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry. Well, at least I managed to hit the bot. Oh. Shucks. Is F-84 118? Maybe. Don't know. Hey Seven, what is the volume like? Thank goodness this thing has all the ammo in the world. Alright, you guys gonna go for the guys who are actually a threat now. Okay, that's good, because I haven't really streamed on this computer. Oh, howitzer. Oh, I've got more viewers. Welcome everybody. Feel free to request vehicles as well. While I am in theory spading Sweden, I am happy to play other vehicles while you guys are around. But alright, die to the F2H. How did not a single one of those rounds hit? And now I've just let them all on my 6. Oh, yeah, we're 150% dead. Oh yeah, that's a long wing meteor. Oh yeah. Well, not much I can do there. I hate the J/A29 so much. What was the blooping about? Oh, it was you, 7. Ah, okay, that's right, 7. Oh, good. Alrighty. Oh, everybody's gone now. That's right. Alrighty, let's try that again. might just go around at low speed and ground pound, to be honest, because I'm grinding and this thing is too fat without any kinds of mods. See if I can get any kind of SL or other RP this way. Look at this thing's acceleration, absolutely peak. What's my KD in this thing? How did I not hit a tree in that time? Seven to 3 somehow. Probably a lot of those are bots. Hello to my person watching this, unless it's 7 who's returning. Feel free to request vehicles. I'm just playing Sweden in the meantime. But I will do almost anything to... I will play almost anything to stop flying this barrel. IL-28. Oh, I'm nowhere near fast enough to get to. And I can't even kill steel bomb on flames in flames on the... I can't even kill a bomber that's on fire in this thing. Oh, hello Hermitage. Yeah, they do. It's like a saber that needs to go on a weight loss plan. It does turn alright, and it keeps its speed alright, but it just has terrible acceleration while stock. Is he gonna... No, he's gonna... flare. There is definitely an A34 coming in at some point. Oh no, am I gonna lose an energy fight to an A4E? No, I'm not, because the Zero's going for him. Wow. Yeah, it's very fat. Alright, where's this? Oh, A4E. Watch out for missiles. I was just about gonna lose an energy fight to an A4E. And I got saved by a Zero. Wow. Oh, shoot. Wakey wakey. Dodge. Nope. Too fat. Well, rip me. Hello to all my other viewers as well, who are here. Are there any vehicle requests? I will play if I have it. Yeah, the Zeros are fragile, but in that case, they did alright. Yeah, I do like turn fighting though. Well, we got a few people here now. Oh, I need to mute my Discord. I still didn't do that. Alrighty, how about for a wee change? Vampire time. I think. Yeah, we'll do the vampire for a wee bit. And the funny thing is, this thing is actually kind of rubbish anyway, even when I do eventually get it, but what can you do? Oh, the attacker, sorry. It's a wee bit delayed. It's like a 2-minute delay, almost. I don't have the attacker yet. I'm getting that. Anything else? I could play one of the Swifts if you want to see a British jet. Yeah, I know. Very funny, 7. Yeah, these are where my trees are at for Britain at the moment. I'm getting there. Tempest Mark 5. Yeah, I need to catch up my naval line, and then I'm going to go back for it. As you can see, I did start grinding for it when I was playing the Typhoon. Alright, you know what? That's an idea. Seeing as I just had a bad game, let's take out the Typhoon, and I will feel zero remorse. Swift F2? I'm assuming you mean the F1? Alright. Wait, no. The brains aren't working tonight. Alright, we'll take out this for a couple games and see how it goes. I might be able to get the Tempest Mark 5, depending on how well I do. I usually do brilliant or rubbish. Actually, Joshua, if you go back onto my channel, 7 and I did 2 dogfights with commentary. We did the Horton versus the Meteor Mark III, which the Meteor won most rounds, I believe, and then the T-18B versus the JU-188, which was quite silly. You know, Hermitage, the Typhoon does look very nice. It's, well, quite probably my favourite plane in the game to play. Not my favourite plane in history, but certainly to play. In history it was kinda doo-doo. Yeah, we did 2 jets, the Mark III Meteor, but yeah, we'll do more jets. Okay, I might play the F7 after this as well. I have been getting through spading that. Holy smokes, Gaijin, can we have a queue please? There we go. Alrighty. Air targets, 20 minutes, let's go. Funny thing is, I believe they did get the engine to work for the Tempest Mark V. It's just with the Typhoon, because they tried to keep a lot of it quite similar to the Hurricane. It was just too fat by the end. Obviously in War Thunder it doesn't have that problem. It also overheated a lot, I know that much, because they couldn't cool it properly within the Hurricane's frame. Hello to my new viewers. Feel free to request things. Afterwards we're going to play a game of this, and then a game of this Swift F7, and then go from there. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was this Sabre engine. That is, yeah, the Sabre piston engine, not an engine from Sabre. Right, I don't remember how fast I should climb in this. Disclaimer, it's been a wee while since I played props. Let's see, when was the last prop video that I did? Let me check on my phone. channel. Videos. It would have been last. Okay, so last prop that I played was the BF109Z 4 weeks ago. Alright, 7, now you're just rubbing it in. You know that picture of a Panther tank you sent me? That will be your car. For context, chat, it was a meme saying, this is what happens if you leave your tank in the bad neighborhood, and it was a Panther that had its tracks blown off. Seven, at some point we should do some live dogfights of the MiG-23 and the Hunter. I also quite like doing those videos because they were nice and quick to edit. See, this is one reason why I don't tend to play props when I do stream, because you get to see all this stuff that I normally cut out of the video. So I apologise, ladies and gents. Yeah, these 20 mils are pretty good. I remember hearing something that aircraft guns were a bit buggy at the moment. But I think that's been patched, so hopefully I don't have any issues, otherwise I might end up throwing my microphone out the window. Yeah. 7, did you actually look at the finished product of those? Because I'd be interested to see what you thought of those live dogfights. And anyone else, of course. For context, when we say live dogfights, what I mean is, so I've got my dogfight videos, which are the recordings that I take in replays of games that I have if I get a good dogfight. What I'm calling a live dogfight is where I am recording my screen as I'm dogfighting 7, and then I'm sort of giving real-time thoughts on the plane, etc., and then I'll go into the sensor view and do a breakdown of our speeds, etc. Yakety yak yak. You're Australian, why aren't you flying upside down then, mate? Okay, so he does know him, yeah. Holy smokes. Oh, don't hit the friendly. Alright, I think we just leave them to their little honeymoon. Yeah, could do some dogfights while streaming. I'd have to talk to 7 about setting that up. We'd need to be a little bit more organised with that probably, but I'll see what I can do at a later date. Oh, the XP thing, I actually have no clue. That's new. I think it's just for your guys' entertainment. I don't think it actually does anything really. Alright. We need to get down and help our friendlies El Pronto. Yeah, 7's busy tonight. Well, obviously not too busy. Where's this other P-51 here? Alright, let's not rip our wings. Okay, the Typhoon doesn't tend to rip its wings, but the roll does just cease to exist at high speed. Oh, it's a cannon staying. Whoa. Oh, Mr. P-38. Fortunately, my elevators don't compress, so I can just 180 for you, if you don't die in the head-on with a T-18. Alright, that was dumb. Do I steal it? No, I won't. That was silly. Rubber ducky. That's the second time I've just about flown into a bomb today. Yeah, 7 people watching. Don't normally have this many people watch me when I stream, but I normally stream at odd hours of the day because I don't really have enough time on my hands to schedule streaming. I just kind of do it when I've got a free second. B51. Situational awareness is completely out the window. So it's the fact that I should definitely not be pitching up for him. But fortunately there are a whole bunch of guys, so I think I'm safe. Yeah, that other 51 died. Alright, who's left? Just a couple of bombs, I think. Most planes in War Thunder aren't really that tough. Well, it depends. If you're in the plane, then it's not tough at all. If you're shooting at him, then he'll take a bajillion rounds. But I think it was fairly tough. I do know that the British, once they decided that it wasn't going to work as a fighter, they used it a lot in the ground pounding rule. And I do believe it was fairly tough there. It was good in the desert because of the large radiator. They used it a lot also in the Middle East. I find it funny how you misspelt typhoon and the word that you spelt instead was typo. Sorry, I am easily amused. Now you guys get to see me ground pound. By the way, the typhoon is so good that I actually talismaned it. Bomber? Bomber where? Oh, B-25 up there. Can't be bothered. Don't you hate it when you're gonna ground pound and then AI kills the thing that you were gonna strafe? Or am I the only one that actually cares that much? What are they all shooting at? Oh, the AIs all over the airfield for some reason. I hope also that my computer fan isn't too loud in the microphone. If there are any sound issues, feel free to let me know, because, yeah, this is a pretty low budget operation running here. Whoa. Try not to hit my wing on the ground. Safe to say I don't think they're winning this one. Oh man, this thing's so good at ground pounding. Alright, where are some light targets? Howitzers over there. Yeah, sorry, I do see all the messages in chat. Give me a sec and I will actually start reading them. See, this is the issue with there's just like 1 or 2 people watching this stream. It's really easy to keep up with conversations in chat, but then sensory overload. Or mediums. Anyway, what were people saying? Yeah, I actually don't really use the rockets on this thing in ground RB, I just take the 1,000-pound bombs. The Australian Boomerang, I don't have it, it's a premium aircraft, and I don't really wish to buy it, or at least, yeah, I probably won't buy it anytime soon, just because it's, while it's unique, it's not particularly good. It's just one of those sort of average low-tier monoplane props. Turns well and has a lawnmower engine. Or so I've seen. Yeah, it's the busiest my chat has been, Josh. You played too much War Thunder, you tried typing dogs and said SPGs, wow. Yeah, those Supermarine planes though I don't think were actually very good in real life. They're not super good in War Thunder either. Just because, I mean, they basically did try and take a prop and pretend it was a jet. No, I'm not going to go for the BE2. My channel has officially upgraded. Okay, yes. Oh yeah, because you bought it in the Australian pack, didn't you, 7? Alright, anyway, back to base. Sorry, I know that was riveting gameplay for you guys. Got that annoying P2 somewhere. Apologies if you could hear my phone going off. I will put that on vibrate. Oh yeah, the Seafang. Yeah, that'll probably come into the game as an eventual premium vehicle, I would say. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. They do have the, was it the FR-47? The Spitfire, or rather the Seafire that had contra-rotating propellers, they do have that in game. I'll have a look after this game. I believe it's in the French tech tree maybe, or it could be in the British one. The FR-47 I believe it's called. I do actually, it's not with me here, it's back at my house, but I do have a book on the entire history of the Spitfire, which is a pretty good read. I might land and leave because we're not going to lose and I don't want to bore you guys to death. Oh yeah, the MB5 as well. The P51 competitor that never actually competed with the P51 because they just made the Spitfire fast. The Spitfire is such an amazing aircraft, how design in the 1930s would continue to be used in active service through the 50s. Oh, and fun fact, the British, for like legitimate reasons, tested a Spitfire against an English Electric Lightning jet. Because this was during the Malaya emergency, I believe? No, maybe some other emergency in Southeast Asia. And the Indonesian Air Force, which was a potential adversary, was still flying P-51Hs. So they wanted to see how it would go, how the English Electric Lightning would go against a jet. And they used Spitfire Mark 24s. And they found it was actually pretty difficult to kill a prop plane in a jet. So that's a nice little bit of history. But yeah, the MB5, it was a good idea on paper, but just not really needed by the time that it was ready. Alrighty, what did I say now? Swift F7A. Holy smokes, 8 people, welcome. It's amazing what happens if you stream at a time where people are actually around to watch it. Alright. But yeah, I do thoroughly enjoy the history of British aircraft because I really enjoy all those weird prototype vehicles that they had post Cold War, but pre the Phantom era. Those second gen jets that were just bonkers ideas. Anything would go. Well, not just Britain, but also Canada and Australia too. I'm thinking, was it that Avro Canada plane, the giant Delta Wing thing? That was just wacky. And then the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation was smoking some serious stuff when they came up with a supersonic jet. I don't know what that was about. It must have been a good one, I believe. Yes, Seven, you're definitely the reason for my success. Thank you very much. Also, could I just air a wee grievance with Seven? That he made a rubbish as Ravenfield video with frame freezing all the way through it. He had like 10 subscribers at the time and he got 5,000 views. Why does that happen? Meanwhile, here I am making my videos almost every week. And yet, the most I've got is 4.7 thousand views on a guide. Also, should I go back to doing Mortal Thunder guides? Because I have a few that I want to do if I can organise Seven to help me stage some scenarios. Jet engines are too loud? Okay. Yeah, it's off the runway is the issue. That better? Okay, Seven. I'm afraid to say your car might not have wheels tomorrow when you wake up. Also, Seven, have we actually heard your voice in a video yet? You keep saying that you're going to make a video with commentary at some point and you never do. I mean, everybody knows what you sound like because you're on my videos, but nobody watches my videos. Holy smokes. Hello, buddy. I fell asleep there. Turn my volume down a bit. That better? Face reveal? When you guys pay me a lot of money. So guys, if you have friends that... I don't ask for channel plugging very often, but if you have friends that maybe can't be here right now, could you get them to check out the stream later on when they can? It'll be up on the live page on my channel. All these streams are. That'd be very helpful. Yeah, I don't think it was my engine 7. I think it was actually that Sabre that I didn't see. Why did I waste all my altitude? Where's everybody? Like, I see all the team spotted, but I see no one on my team. Just wee warning, I absolutely suck at aiming Aidens. And this plane is stock. Well, not quite stock, nearly stock. I mean, Seven's already kind of sponsored me. He bought me the Rocat and the IS-6, which was very nice of him. Oh yeah, and the Harrier. Have I done a Harrier? Yeah, I did do a Harrier video. Check out those. Unfortunately, none of those really got enough views to make it worth it for him, so please do check out those videos. I was going to say check out his channel, but almost all of you have seen his channel. I'm 100% going to die here. Actually, you know what? Screw it, buddy. You're on your own. Hopefully I provided a distraction. We've got that abomination. Oh no. Don't let me die to the abomination. Compression. Alright, we're good. I wish that missile evasion would actually give you something. Now we should in theory just be able to spiral him. Provided that we don't get too slow. I said provided that we don't get too slow. Buddy, you're supposed to fall out of the air right about now. There we go. Also, these flaps never rip off. Drag. Guys, could I have some help? Like, where is my entire team? Never pulling into that. Oh, don't let me die to this, please. Alright, we're dead now. F3H is coming. Oh, he team killed him. Good job, buddy. I might be hitting the ground here. No, we survive. Alright, now my team is coming in. Don't try and roll, this is the thing that loses all speed in a single turn. Stick up here, he should fall out of the air any second. And we should be peachy. Oh, I stalled really badly here. No, don't flat spin. What? How did all of my friendlies crash? Alright. I will not push my luck any further. Alrighty. So, suggestions, and I've got to read what you all have been saying. Yeah, 7 can sponsor me with views, we'll go with that. Those low tier Japanese tanks, yeah. I haven't played low tier Japanese tanks yet. Yeah, Josh, the Zeros are quite fun. They're a wee bit brain dead, but sometimes it's relaxing. I might play them a bit later if I get sick of using my brain. As you could see, I was sweating so hard that entire fight. As you can tell by the fact that I stopped talking. Oh yeah, the Key 27 is actually more maneuverable than the Chica. It just has absolutely rubbish guns. Alright. Does anybody have any aircraft suggestions, or should I go and play the Vampire? Oh, so yeah, Josh, I did see that. I think we were at 12 viewers at one point. So annoying because I gotta wait for because I can see the video on my phone playing and I gotta wait for it to get to the same point if I ask you guys a question. Key 27. Alright, we can do that for a game. This might... Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Yeah. I also might play milk trucks later if I feel like. Some ground RB. I'm just trying to play some air RB for a bit. Actually, let me see what I'm researching. Key 27. What line do I guess I'll research the bombers. Alright, let's see how long it takes to get a game. This could take a second. Yeah, the K-27's slow, but it's super duper maneuverable. I mean, state cards don't say anything, don't say much, but 10-second turn time is a pretty good indication. I mean, these biplanes are pretty nimble. This thing's, yeah, just an absolute kite. Chat, I'm beginning to wonder whether Hermitage might have a beard and live in a cave in a certain country, based on his love for mounting guns on trucks. Just a wee hunch. No, Josh, I don't have the R2Y2. As you can see, I grinded like mad for like a few days to get there, and then I just never did. So, that's a bit sad, but oh well. Alright. How long do you guys reckon I wait for a game? Seven just showing off with his vehicles that he has time to grind for because he isn't like me and has a life. Oh look, it's a Type 89 machine gun special. It's very special. That's what its mummy told it. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry, the Key-27 might not be happening. Hermitage, if you think about it, there is a 1.0 Soviet AA, which is basically just a 50 well, it is a 50 cal mounted on the back of a pickup truck. How many seconds behind? I think I'm only like 20 seconds behind, maybe. Alright, once it gets to 3 minutes, I'm gonna give up and do something else and maybe come back to this later. So, any other suggestions? Alright, 7, fair enough. Alright, any other suggestions for what to play? As you can see, that's why Talisman, the Typhoon, it's very, very good RP gain. I only got a single kill. Alright. Well, if nobody has any better ideas, I will play the Vampire for a game, because I'm actually in a mood to play the Vampire, which is kind of unusual. I have neither of those 7 because I don't play. Alright, fine, I will give you guys the next best thing. Because I do not have either of those bombers. Let's see, my American bomber tree is there, and that's only because 7 asked me to get the B-25 for a cinematic, which he still hasn't done. And then the USSR is unsurprisingly at the PE-8, which I still have to spade. No, I don't play bomber, I've got a short attention span. Also, am I allowed to show that decal on YouTube? Oh, I did get the £12,000 bomb for it. Alright guys, new idea. We'll do this for a game. Just for a laugh. Though I might die and not get in it. So we'll see what happens. And then I'll play the vampire afterwards. No 7, I need him in this economy. Yeah, that's why 7 likes them, because they're easy. Doesn't require the skill of aiming carefully. Whoa. Great Q times, Gaijin. Alright, 2 minutes. If this gets to 2 minutes, I'll just go play the vampire. Defensive fighter planes, so basically any German fighter plane after sort of 1943. Oh, Alaska in a full up tier. Yeah, guys, we aren't getting the Lancaster. Yeah, however, 7, those were mostly with missiles. And I know this is coming from someone with my aim, but yeah, missiles don't require much to aim. I'm going to say that now before my Typhoon video comes out this weekend. Yes, it will actually be out this weekend. Oh, and frame stuttering is coming back. Apologies. Hello Cheyenne Singh. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure the others will play nicely. Maybe. Also, how loud is the tank engine? Because I kind of need to turn it up because I can't hear anything at all. I might have to adjust some settings in a sec. Oh, that's just a truck. I thought that was a man. Germany. Great. Holy smokes, where is my team at? Oh, their team. Normally this corner is really busy. Yeah, not so bad firing through the props in the Second World War compared to the First World War. I mean, when the Germans figured out how to fire through the prop in the First World War, the Allies thought that they were cooked. I mean, that timing mechanism, I probably wouldn't figure it out given the technology they had at the time. Why did I have to knock over that tree? Yeah, BF-109 E3 is whoops. I am definitely scouted now. I can't hear a thing, so it's more than likely that something's going to sneak up behind me. EBR definitely saw me. Boom. Oop. What did I say? I'm dead. Another EBR. Why so many bloody EBRs? Oh yeah, the F-80F's pretty good. Alright, what can I take? Should I just... Nah. Alrighty, Challenger I guess. Be scared guys, I have the mighty Challenger tank on the way. I don't think I'm actually going to get in the Lancaster, sorry guys. Skill did not load properly. Because that EBR is not going to die while he's still scouted. What did I just say? Josh, to answer your question, more guns. More firepower is needed. What just shot at me? That was very rude. Oh, he's right ahead of me apparently. Oh, there's a Panzer Beef wagon. But it's a Panzer Beef wagon 6, not 4. That makes it even scarier. So, could you stop bloody shooting me? It is very rude, you know. What do I do about this about this Toyga? So I don't know if I'm going to have a very easy job killing him. I mean, I do have Saber, but, you know, Saber's stinky. Gonna load a engine machine gun track. That's a comet. My gun is dead, but it didn't show up. Track. Guys, I need some help, please. Shot me in my big forehead. Oh, he's dead. Mr. Comet died. Hello, sir. Did you forget about me? Good old solid shot damage, eh? Sadly, my reload is rather long now. I still don't know where that beef wagon is. Oh! Oh, he was just sitting right in front of me. German-made moment. I still don't have enough for the Lancaster. Actually, hang on. What? They're all the same number of spawn points. Alright, we'll take the 4,000 pound bomb. Right. Also, 7 post-mortem, goodbye. Where are we? Yeah, the interrupter gear kind of was perfected by World War II. Nah, 7 probably just had to go. I think he was out. That tank was the Challenger, the original Challenger. It's decent. It's got a very quick reload. For a 17 pounder. And the 17 pounder is, as we all know, a brilliant gun. If only it had APHE. Off to sea we go. To see what we can see with my big cookie. I'm a brilliant poet, I know. I'm actually not going to get there in time. But there is an enemy plane up. Now we'll leave it. always get really bad at flying bombers if I'm in the bomb site view. Also, it's funny how small the 4,000 pounder looks. In the Lancaster, like it looks gigantic in the Wellington. But then in this thing, I could have just dropped on C, he was still there. Then in the Wellington it looks ginormous, but in this thing, it's tiny. I wonder if they'll ever add that 22,000 pound bomb that this thing could carry. Except I don't think it's, except I don't think that thing had its gun turrets. I think its gun turrets were removed. Yeah, close enough. Hopefully he doesn't die. Yeah, the Challenger has a giant head. Big Boomba? Where's he moved on? Oh, there's a guy there. Let's not get killed there. Wow. So much effort for such little work. But now they're on a drat. Oh well. I believe the Challenger has 4 people in its turret, maybe? It's an obscene amount for the size of the tank. Because it's got 2 loaders. Hello, Mr. Lancaster. What are you doing over there? If you guys watched my Christmas special last year, you would have seen how that went. I think I killed a single panther with the 12,000 pound bomb. For however often you get lots of kills with a big bomb, you more often just do absolutely nothing. It's not really an effective strategy in ground RB, to be honest, it's more just funny. Oh no. Lancaster was repairing. Now am I going to be able to get down without blowing up? Because this runway is super short. Just have to smack the props into the ground. Get down, get down. I love how the inner 2 are actually high up enough to go down. Actually, no, they're just copying from the ground. Yeah, Churchill's refrigerator. Crew 5. Oh, maybe it only has 3. I don't remember, I'll have a look later. Sorry, just replying to 7. I know everybody leaves as soon as 7 goes. Do none of you like me anymore? Right, can I actually get back to the battlefield, A, without getting shot down, and B, before the game ends? And C, without crashing? Oh, with the boxy turret, the KV-2. Well, I mean, the KV-1 also has a boxy turret, but the one that you're talking about, I believe, is the KV-2. That thing's funny, especially if you put a giant face on it. I'll show you guys my KV-2 face in a second. Whoa. Alrighty then, I have no clue what happened there. Oh, everybody's leaving now. But this is like the most problem-free stream I've ever done on this channel. Yeah, I'm not getting there. Maybe I'll just bomb the Bosvark. Someone's mad in chat. Alright, I got absolutely bump kiss from that. Alright. Where's my KV2 phase? KV2? Alright, it says 3.7. Oh, it's 3.3, that's why. Sorry, this is a tangent. I probably won't play the KV2 right now, but... Oops. The brain bronk. That's my KV2 face. That's fun. Anyway, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, vampire. Thank you, Hermitage. I have no clue how much RP I've made. Alright, that was earlier today. So this stream I've made a grand total of 1742. Slightly more than 2000 RP towards the A32. You guys can see why I've been having issues grinding this plane. I want to get this one over these two even though it requires more RP just because then I can use it to base bomb to grind out the rest of this rank and then probably get the MiG-21 Biz to try and get through this rank. I might try the J35D a little bit, but yeah. And then after that, I can get to the actually good stuff. Well, that's stinky. That one's meh. That one's stinky. And then these two are good. And that. I love how the top Swedish planes aren't even Swedish anymore. Maybe I could get the sub 35 Draken to help me get through this. Maybe. We'll see. I have no clue what I'm actually... I'm researching the Super Hind. I believe, yeah. I'm more than halfway through it, so I'll probably get that, and then I'll get the Danish sub 35. Alrighty, the usual disclaimer, I've not played this in a long time. I swear, every time I play something, the first thing I always say about it is, I have not played this in a long time. Makes you wonder what I do play. To be fair, I basically only ever play for videos at the moment, just because I'm so busy, which is why probably at some point I'm going to run out of vehicles to do videos, and I will have to start to repeat them, so I apologise for when the day comes. So I need to do another video on how to do this, then move that thing again. Gaijin, please leave it alone. It should not be facing the 5Es. Still 8-7 for whatever reason. 8-3. Yeah. I think I might have gone 8-3 game. Oh yeah, 8-7 game rather. I should know all these planes off by heart, but Gaijin's fiddled with the BRs around this area so much that I just can't remember. Why is everyone going right? It's... where? Since when was that the new thing? Oh yes. Also, I should make a mental note when I next talk to Seven to float for the live dogfight videos. The Typhoon versus the Typhoon, doing the him flying the Eurofighter Typhoon and me flying the Hawker Typhoon, just for a bit of a laugh. Oh, he's flying straight at me. Good job, Steve. Don't you love it when the whole team turns for a single guy who's base bombing? Right. Oh, I was so close to accidentally team killing the guy while I was trying to kill Steel. Oh, and he crashed. Oh, never mind, I don't feel bad about that. Turn in for me. Hopefully someone gets the F-84G behind me. Damn it, why do they keep bailing out before I can steal the kill? Oh shoot, I gotta go down before Mr. F-80. This guy's an actual problem. The F isn't a problem, the G is. Big problemo. Unless he doesn't go for me. But he's also going to die in a head-on. This is getting just sad. I also need to remember that this thing doesn't have as much ammo as the J-29. That's like the one good thing that I can say about it, about the J-29, is that it's got a ton of ammo. Yeah, sorry, you guys get to see the other side of Vampire gameplay. Oh, getting jumped by a meteor. I fell asleep. Alright, that's a bot, I don't have to worry about him. Alright, I'm going to have to turn around to deal with this meteor. It was likely both faster than me and can outturn me. Actually, I don't know if it can outturn me. Yeah, the Key-27 or else the Meteor Mark III, which can actually outturn a lot of props at its BR. Just what we didn't need, an F-84. And a Javelin. Now the Javelin's coming back. Maybe. We'll see. I don't think... yeah, we're not winning. This plane is good for third partying, as you saw, but if your team dies, so do you. There's a Javelin and an F-84 behind me somewhere. I just need to bear that in mind. Actually, a lot of my team's over here. We might be alright. Alright, go deal with the Javelin. Try and keep some speed. Sees me. Yes, he sees me. Fortunately, he nicked my tail. That's slightly annoying. That's why I used to steer. To turn, rather. In fact, I don't know if I have any elevator control. I've got a little bit of elevator control. Alright, I'm just going to have to take this head on. Alright, I think I can crit. But yeah, I have no tail control. I thought I dodged the Javelin. That's annoying. Air brake. Oop, there we go. Oh well. Apologies for the noise in the background. Oh, more people have arrived. That's nice. Alright. I think because I'm going to end soon, I will just do a couple games of high tier ground if that is okay with everybody. Backup vehicles. Yeah, I never play this thing in ground RB because I don't have 8.0 Sweden yet. Yeah, it does look pretty good loaded up with rockets. I apologise for the noisy people outside, not a whole lot I can do about them. Right, I'm probably just going to play this game and then I'm going to skedaddle. We'll see, this game might be over really quick. But I'm partway through spading the Bishma. When I say partway, I mean as in like, I have dart and parts and that's it. Darts and parts. That's it. I have no things, no nothing. I struggle to play long periods of top tier at a time. Well, I actually struggle to play anything for a long period at a time, really, as you guys have seen. The way that I've just kind of bounced around. But oh well. That's why it takes me so long to grind anything at all. But that is okay, because it means that I don't really get mad at this game very often. Or, well, I mean I do, but I don't get burnout because I play so many different things. My secret to having fun in War Thunder is just play what you enjoy, and if you unlock vehicles along the way, then that's great. And if you don't, then you're still having fun, so it doesn't matter. Obviously some people think differently to that, but that's my 10 cents. And it allows you to get good at lots of different things, which is always good. Look, there's a guy over there. Can't hear him because I still haven't fixed my sound. Oh, there's a guy right there. That was silly. Something. We got tired. Alright, Rocat, and then that'll probably be us. So that friendly thought there's a guy in my enemy at the spawn. All the smoke's on time, definitely time to answer him. I can't hear anything. I need to adjust the settings for the next time that I stream, which I will no doubt forget to do. Still better than the first time I streamed. Man in the field. Man in the field, you say. I think that this should be Abrams first. Scattered, where is he? Yeah, that's good. I just took a shot in the dark. Oh, there's another guy back there. Worth a wild guess. 59 knows roughly where I am. Is that MSC? Is he doing right? Yeah. A bit oblivious. Oh, the Sergeant York. No, I don't have that. I don't really play a ton of American Ground. I'll show you what my American Ground tree looks like. Yeah, that was rubbish. Destroy player vehicles. Did I get a kill that game? No, I didn't. What? Oh, duh. The other game. Anyway, this is my American Ground tree. Yeah, not very far. As you can see, I need to buy and start playing the Jumbo at some point. I've used the T14 to grind a lot of it. This thing's very good. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching. Apologies to those of you who have just joined. Feel free to rewind the stream and watch it. I hope you have all enjoyed this stream, but that will be all. Typhoon video will be this weekend, I promise, now that I am back to my normal routine, so that'll be back. But anyway, yeah, Sergeant York would have been a great vehicle if it worked. Anyway, thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all